Okay, there we are. We're live. I had a funny message come up. Okay, ready, set, go. Legs. This first set, dumbbell squat. So you're gonna have dumbbells, squat to shoulder squat, warm up, okay? So use weights that are going to gradually get you warmed up for the full workout, which, I don't know, it looks kind of intense for me. I brought over the Basu ball today to show you an option for some of the movements that we're gonna do and some of the variations, as opposed to using maybe a bench or something. If you had a Basu, you could use it. I just want you to be aware that, you know, the equipment that you have can be repurposed for a lot of different things. So when I call for heels elevated, I'm usually using a pipe that I have, or I'm using plates. But also, I can use my Basu to elevate my heels. All right, so I just want you to look beyond the obvious when we do this work. Again, warm-up set for our dumbbell squat to shoulder squat. And we're just gonna easy lunge out side to side to cool it down or to, you know, limber it up in between. So for 10, that means we're actually doing 20 reps, okay, 3 times. So squat to squat. There's 1, 2, and 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Heart rate is going to elevate. We're going to limber up back, arms, legs, heart rate, and then just lunge out from side to side for 10. Again, using this as a recognizance mission. See how your body's feeling from yesterday's workout. You know, any aches, pains, discomfort. All right, up tall each time, all right? Finish off each movement. And when you're ready, we're going back to another set of squat to squat. Got it? Here we go. So, this is our first leg day of the week. Some of you are going to join me on Saturday for a glute focus day, which is still going to include a lot of legs. So, between now and Saturday, I need you to recover, all right? Because when we do cardio tomorrow, we're going to do legs, and you need to pre-plan the strategy so that there's proper recovery in between, okay? So, squat to squat. And 10. Whoa. I don't think I could do much more than those 10 pounders. Cardio-wise, leg-wise, and back-wise. Side to sides, limber. Very nice. Okay, we got one more set. Dumbbell squat to shoulder squat, okay? Whew. We got goblets coming up. It's another high rep set. We'll pick our weights when we get there after this set. Dumbbell squat to shoulder squat. And 10. Oh, okay. I'd say we're warmed up. Okay, all good? Good. All right, so you're going to choose a weight. Goblet is here. So when you see goblet squat, that means the position of your weight. All right? And we're going to come off of the heels elevated. Now, you don't have to do heels elevated, but heels elevated hits a little more quad, okay? And then we're going to come into a sumo to hit more inner. All right? Hit everything today. 15 rep set. That's going to dictate the amount of weight you have too, right? Let's do this. So here's my goblet, or here. I like to hold it up here. Elevated heels or not, and 15 rep set or what works for you, okay? Higher rep set. And 15. Now, sumo, my feet are going to be positioned up further. I'm going to hold my weight down here. 15, let's go. And 15. Good job. What was that? That was a 12. Oh, good. A little break. You want to come back to your next set fresh. So to give a time for that fits everyone, it's not beneficial. You need to learn to come back at the set when you feel that you can do the next 15 and 15 in good form, okay, and complete it. Whew. So let me here, goblet squat, let me position myself this way. What I want you to realize is, yeah, you don't want to track way over your knees. You want to keep that butt backwards and drop fairly even to your toes. That being said, people with longer femurs are they're going to probably project over their toes. Just make sure that most of your body weight is back and allow your body to make the adjustments for you. With that in mind, okay? Don't freak out too much about it, Your body has to work naturally for your stature and your dimensions. All right, goblet squat, 15. Heels elevated or not. Twelve, 13, 14, and 15. Right into goblet. Sumo. You're gonna feel that more in the groin, upper thigh area, okay? And nice stretch. You might not come down as far as you think you would. Your range of motion is shortened with a sumo. Thirteen, 14, and 15. Whew, okay. Oops, pay attention to how you're feeling. I have a little residual back tension. It's just saying, oh wow, you worked your back this week. Not like, you better stop. So just, find your own scale of challenge and discomfort and adjust your workout to how you feel today. We got one more set, goblet squat, heels elevated or not, and sumo. When you're ready. Alrighty. And 15. Whoa. Okay. Last set. Dumbbell sumo. And then we go into Romanian deadlift. All right. And 15. Okay. A little break. Let me go over deadlifts. Now there's the conventional deadlift where you're lifting a heavy object off the floor. Romanian and stiff leg, your legs are not bent. All right. Your more stiff leg would be straight knees. Drive your butt out. Feel the hamstrings at the back of your legs lengthen, and then I'm driving my hips forward to shorten them. As opposed to this, just lowering and lifting my upper body, got it? Romanian simply means slight bend, drive it back, and drive it forward. Second exercise here is the lying ham curl. Now I brought my roller and my slides. Slides, you could use a cloth, or you could use your socks. Deb sent us a picture of her doing her slides in socks, which is perfect. All right, so I'll show both of these, and we'll just go from there, okay? These are awkward. Give yourself a break if it's the first time. Every time I go back to these, and that's why you don't see them on my boards too often, is because they're difficult. Just getting the position and getting the movement so that you can target the muscle. And that means to me that we should be doing more often, but we're kind of spoiled for having the gym and having all our machines that do our hamstrings for us. Doing hamstrings at home is difficult, but we're going to manage. We are going to do that. First of all, Romanian deadlift. My knees are slightly bent. I'm driving my hips out backwards. My hamstrings are tight. And 1, 2, 3. And 12. Okay. With those, you can use one weight as well. I'll just show now while I'm getting ready. Now, I'm not trying to hit the floor with these. I'm paying attention to how far my butt can drive out. When my hamstrings won't allow me to go further, that's as far as I go. All right? So, the measure of this exercise is not hitting the floor, but hitting the back wall. Okay? Let's leave that there. I'm going to try this roller. All right, are you down here with me? Can you see me? So what I'm going to do, probably start just above my ankle and roll in, roll out. All right, so I'll have to lift my hips up and roll in and roll out. Take it down here. This is where you fool around and say, oh, how do I do this again? Okay, hips up and roll in and out. Okay. Now that, I felt a lot in my calves. I felt a lot of tension in my neck. So I'm going to try and adjust it with my next set. I'm actually going to try the sliders for the next set and then just mess around with this. It's a gimme today. I mean, you're going to get work for your hamstring on this one, but just be satisfied knowing that you're working through the bugs of this workout or of this particular exercise, okay? A lot of them you can't be perfect right off the bat. Just be safe, okay? Romanian deadlift, drive those hips back. And 12. So I actually wanted to give this other thing a go here. You're on the floor. I wanted to try these with the Basu. I have no idea how this is going to go. But support for my low back. Good. And I want to drive in and out. It feels a little bit easier to me. 1, 2, 3. 7. I don't like this at all. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so demo there for you is to show you that even when you're fit and you've been training for a while, certain exercises are going to be challenging and awkward, and you either work through them or you say, this isn't for me, I'm going to do it this way. All right, and that's where all your modifications come in. You know, if I'm doing something this way and it doesn't work for you, you do it in a modified form. We're getting the hamstrings though, I'll tell you that much. So we're working the back of the leg, from the glute down to the knee. All right, low back is involved, upper body is involved, supporting, lots of stuff going on here. And 12. Good. And I'm going back to my roller. This is the hard roller I got at the dollar store, and it's not as comfortable, but you can manage. I have the longer foam roller that works just as well for this exercise, and I use that for, you know, rolling my back and my legs out. It's more comfortable. But, so, third set, lying hamstring curl with a roller or a slider. What works for you, okay? Watch the tension in your upper back. Bum up and roll in. I gotta take this out. There we go. Up and roll in. Four. 5. Let's go. 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11. My bum's just dropping. That's so tiring. I got one more to do. I'm doing it. How about you guys? Let's go. Bum up and roll. And I got one more for good measure. Son of a gun. Yeah. All right. Now we got something to do. The Bulgarian split squat is tough too. So I'm using something to elevate your back leg. You could have a bench, a chest, a chair, a stool. Sometimes I will use this. I was thinking of using this today, again, to give you an idea of how you can, you know, use your equipment. So a Bulgarian split squat is, one leg is elevated and you're squatting on one leg basically. So we're gonna go 10 and 10, and then we're coming to these 10s, all right? That knee. So oftentimes I would start off down here and then position this foot correctly, heel under knee, and then I could use support or not, come up into a Bulgarian split squat. And 10. Watch your foot, you might cramp. Take it down, stretch it out. Some of you might be at the point where you're using weight to further intensify that movement. Lots of choices. Position that front foot, and 1. Modification there is just a plain old split squat, not elevated, all right? Follow the progression. Don't try to go to university before you hit kindergarten and pass, okay? You're just gonna fall off of a cliff if you do too much too soon, okay? Push yourself. I mean, you have to push yourself, right? But you know what I'm saying. Walk it off, gang. Walk it off. Just checking our time. Good stuff. Holy moly. Ready? You might go 10-10 for the first set, 8-8 for the second set, 6-6. And we've got those travel lunges to do. Some of you might be hitting the showers after this 4-section supersets. And that would be advisable. Watch that hip flexion. This leg is working hard too. Yeah, watch that back foot, it can cramp on you. Ready? When you're ready. The other thing you might do is skip these split lunge jumps. Take a good rest before you hit the Bulgarians again. One more set. I'm probably going to get 8 and 8 out of this, and that's as many as I'm going to do. So you make your decision too, okay? So it's a travel lunge. 1, coming back. Now, if I didn't have the space to travel, I would just do step forward, okay? And then these are your calf raises. I think I'm gonna hold on for this. And 20. Okay? 2 more sets of that and we're out of here. I think I'm gonna try it on a diagonal this time. I can go to that corner and get a couple more out. I just like the option or the variety of having a travel movement to force those muscles to work the way they're supposed to be working in an everyday movement. All right, so let's go for another set of 20. That might be 10 there and 10 back. very shaky. Barely got 20 out of that. All right. All right. One more set. We got this. Okay, when you're ready. I don't know if I'm ever going to be ready. I'm ready to leave. This is a tough workout. Okay. Whoa, I almost didn't get that last one out. Here we go. Thirteen. Oh, that pretty snow. I feel like just going out there and hanging. All right, I'm not going to sit down because I won't get up. Have a great day, you guys. Thanks for trying to give me the heads up on that one. Usually I see a lot of messages and I know something's going wrong. But I've been cocky lately thinking, well, everything is going right, so just leave it alone. Have a super day. Cardio tomorrow for beginners. You might take a rest day. You might come in with us and just go through the movements really easily and stretch it out. There's so many ways